Peace. Welcome back, friends. Welcome to the Whip Wednesday. Our work in progress is the Granny Square crossbody bag. We are working on, we started this last week. I started with the two completed Granny Squares. They are identical, they're the same size. And I worked on the edging here in green, and we're now going to attach the other square with the edging here that we completed last week. Okay, so this is just a basic granny square pattern. You can find any pattern online of how to do the granny square, and I determined the size that I wanted, how big I wanted the purse to be. I made two of them, and so now I'm connecting them to make the body of the purse. Okay, so what we're going to do is turn both of the squares on the wrong side. Okay, and I'm going to start here at the end of this round where I did the green edging. So this is the last stitch that I did. Okay, I'm using a 5.5 hook, and I've been using this hook for the entire project. All right, so I'm going to go into this corner here. If you're following along with me, make sure that you don't go into the space. Make sure you go into the actual stitch here. Go under both of those loops, and we're going to create a single crochet. And we're just going to work that all the way down until we have this side attached. And I did think about sewing this together, but I don't know. I think a lot of times I get a cleaner, smoother connection when I do single crochet. You know, I'm pretty good at what's called the mattress stitch. Oops. Which is just, it's a technique you can use to sew crochet sides together, and I use a big tapestry needle for that. All right, I knew that yarn was going to run out because this was the end of that. So let me get the rest of the yarn, and we'll attach a new piece. Thank you guys for subscribing. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already done so. I am going to be back with more whip videos and tutorials. We will review some books and some patterns coming out this year. And I want to show you, if I have time today, I'll show you the other project I've been working on this week. I'm going to hide these tails. I'm just going to lay them up there like that. You guys see me well? And sometimes I feel like I'm too far away from the camera. Okay. So I'm just working along this side, and we're going to do this all the way around the three sides. You guys, leave me some comments. What are you working on this week? How is your week going? I need to check my demographics on my YouTube channel to see if you guys are, if you're young or if you're in my age group. You know, But you guys, I've pretty much told you my story of how I learned to crochet, and I did so with videos. I had some crochet books. This was years ago. This was like more than 15 years ago. And I couldn't learn from the books. I had to get videos. And just to kind of show you my age, I got a VHS video from the library on how to crochet. And that's how I first learned how to crochet. And then I went to a class at my local Michael's store, because even the video, I couldn't, well, I learned the basic stitches, but it didn't teach me how to make anything. So I went to the Michael's class thinking that I was going to come out of there, really knowing how to do something. And I didn't learn how to make anything. They just did basic stuff with me. And there were more advanced people in the class. And there were some older ladies there. And there were some young girls there, like, maybe 10 or 12. And they were working and making little purses and bags and all these things. I was like, well, man, if a kid can do it, I should be able to figure this out, right? So, yeah, that was my beginning journey. So, but I went home from the Michael's class pretty dissatisfied because I still didn't know how to make anything. I think I went home and I just kind of figured out on my own how to do a basic square. But after that, I found out about YouTube. Okay, I'm in this corner now. I'm trying to decide, because I want to make sure I get the count of stitches right. Let me put some doubles in this corner. Well, just maybe one double. Increase, I mean. Yeah. So I went home and found YouTube. And YouTube is where I learned how to increase, decrease, and crochet in the round. And after that, there was no stopping me. Okay, so I just did this side. We'll tighten that up. We'll cut those later. And now I'm working around the bottom. And hopefully my camera space won't run out. I'll be able to show you how I do the strap as well. But let me just show you what this looks like now. See, now I flip it on the right side. See how clean that edge is? Like if I had sewn this, and this is just me because I'm not a great sewer. If I had sewn this with a needle and just a tapestry needle, it wouldn't have been this clean. See how flat it's laying and how smooth it is? So yeah, that's why I decided to do the single crochet stitches. Okay. Now, if there's some special terminology for what I'm doing, you guys let me know. But I'm just attaching with single crochet stitches. Okay. I usually crochet pretty fast, but You have to see what I'm doing here. Make sure I'm lining it up so we have no problems as we move along. And if you hear any noise, it's my dog in the background. I have a Yorkie Bichon, so he's a little fluff, my little fluff and stuff. I think he's found a place to take a nap now, so but one day I'll show him to you guys. Well, you might have seen him already walking around behind me in the videos. I made some coffee today. So coffee and a biscuit is what I had for breakfast. And I was up all night. Well, not all night. I was up till about 2 last night. And I'm still working on dolls for the website. This week on my Etsy shop, I had, now wait a minute, because I don't want that pink to show. I'm trying to hide it, but I don't want it to show. This week, I had a sale for 2 of the baby booties. So the person ordered the same boots in 2 sizes. They got a newborn size and a 3 to 6 month size. And I could tell it was a gift for someone having a baby. And what else did I send out? Somebody ordered a mask. I do make masks as well. I paint them and bling them out, you know. And you could, if you go on my Etsy shop, you'll see them. And so I finished that. I mailed it out Monday. I'm going to cut this now. And what else did I do? Mostly baby booties this week. Last week, I mean. You know, and it bothers me when I finish an order, I package it up, I take it to the post office, and I don't see it moving in the tracking. Like, it just sits at the post office. And I'm like, what are they doing over there? Why is it not moving? I don't know. You know. I don't know. All right, we're in the corner again. And it looks like I got extra stitches down here. Let me see here. Let's do, yeah, see, I get in this corner and I have to do an increase because that's what we did on the original square, but not just because of that, but because it looks like it's not lining up if I don't put the increases here. So I'm going to put an increase right in that same one. And we are almost at the end of the round here. And I'm going to check the time. Let me turn this around. If I have time today, because I don't want the video to be too long, I'll show you how to make the strap for the bag. Or maybe I'll start it, and then by the time you guys come back next week, you'll see that it's finished and we can attach it. Now, if you're making this along with me, then we can make the strap for this bag and then we can attach it together, okay? We'll attach it together in the next video. Having having some difficulty here getting through some of these stitches. Ah, there we go. See, I usually don't crochet this slow. But I see joining and connecting is taking a little time. And some of these stitches are like really tight for me to go back into. You know? I was thinking about getting a book on, or it could be a video. I could watch YouTube. But I want to learn how to make some more advanced crochet stitches. I've been avoiding that for years, you know, because I like to start my projects and get them done. You know, if I start a project and it's taking a month, I'll lose interest in it. You know, if it's taking too long, I have to really motivate myself to work on something that takes that long, which is why I don't do blankets very often. But I'm thinking about doing some tutorial videos where you guys learn along with me how to do more advanced stitches. Like, I don't know how to do a Tunisian crochet. It looks easy, but I just never had any desire to learn how to do it. Or I was like, well, what am I going to use that for? And I know there's probably a million things I could make with Tunisian stitch, but I haven't learned how to do it yet. So I think I'm going to do that. That should be fun. And you guys can learn along with me. We'll learn how to do something fancy, you know, besides single, half, and double. I did learn the bobble stitch pretty recently. I had to learn it for the dolls. And what else? I saw somebody do a invisible decrease. No, was it decrease? I think, yeah, invisible decrease. I was like, oh, that's something new. Okay. Oh, we're almost done. I got 2 more. And I might have to. Uh-oh. Am I done? Am I done? Yeah, man. Okay. All right, we're done with that. Now, let's cut it. Pull that. Bow. Okay. All right. So we've finished the body of the bag. Here's our lovely square we just connected. Let's turn it inside out and see how it looks. Oh, wow. Yes. I'm happy with that. Look how clean that is and neat. Okay, I'm glad I didn't sew it. All right. So next week, we will make the strap. I'm going to do a basic strap. So what I'm going to do, and you guys can do this if you want before I come back. Here's the opening. I'm going to chain about 109 and then just make 2 rows of double crochet. And that's going to be my strap, okay? So come back next week. We'll do the strap together. We'll attach it to our crossbody granny square. I'm also considering putting some fringes on the bottom of this, and that'll be cute too. All right, so leave me a comment, hit the subscribe and the like, and I will see you next week for our Whip Wednesday.